Good evening, guys. Tony back again, Orange Todge. Hope you're all well. Monday evening here, and we're at day 25 of the 31 Days of Horror. So I've just finished watching a film tonight that I've never seen before, and it's probably one of the oldest films in my collection. It's a silent film, and it's a film called Dear Golem from 1920. So yeah, I'm going to get straight into this, guys. Like I say, it's probably one of the oldest films I've got, with like Nosferatu and The Man Who Laughs. But this is, it's like a German film, silent film. I'm going to tell you what it's like, guys, and what I thought of it, So, like I say, Dear Golem was a 1920s film. I think the actual a 60-minute version did come out in 1915. I watched the 80-minute version, something like that. So that came out in 1920. So yeah, basically, like I say, it's a silent film. It's German, the German text over it, but you've got some English words there to sort of help you along the way. It was directed by a guy called Paul Wagner, I think his name is, and Carl Bose. And it stars Paul Wagner as well as the Golem. And it also stars Linda Samalova and Albert Steinchuk. I think that's how you pronounce it. So what happens here, guys, it's the 16th century, and there's this Jewish rabbi in like the slums in Prague, I think it is, and he's sort of looking through this looking glass at the stars, and he sort of foretells the future. He gets like this horrible sort of feeling that there's something bad going to happen to the Jewish community. Next day, or the stars were right, he gets this sort of letter from the hierarchy of the town, sort of like the royalty of the town, Holy Emperor, I think they call him, and he sends this knight Florian to send this letter to the Jewish community and to the rabbi there, who's like the leader of them, to say he wants the Jewish gone out the town. He don't want them no more. So the Jewish guys like, I knew it was, I knew it was coming because I saw it in the stars. So on that, the rabbi goes out and sort of makes this clay golem. It's like just like a normal man, like a bit taller, maybe nearly 7 foot, with this like weird haircut, like a bowl haircut. Makes him out of this clay, and then sort of does this ritual to summon like the devil, sort of casts this spell on the golem to come alive to protect the Jewish community, basically. So you've got that, guys, and then you've got a bit of a story as well, where the knight Florian, when he comes to give the rabbi his letter, he sort of falls in love with his daughter, and they're sort of secretly seeing each other. Like I say, it's all silent. Beautiful music on this. It's just all piano with a bit of, I don't know if it's saxophone or something, but loads of piano work, but all beautifully sounding. Like I say, it's only got a little bit of text because it's a silent movie, but you can follow it pretty well. And it's beautifully shot. I think it captivated me, because it's over 100 years old, this film, and it sort of kept me captivated for like 80 minutes. I didn't want to take my eyes off it. I thought, what's going to happen here? It was just, I think for then 1920s, it was probably so scary back then, this film, because like not now, because you could watch it with a bloody 2-year-old, but then I always find the black and white, it's like almost like a sepia colour, the picture on this. I watched the Eureka Blu-ray, and it's almost like a sepia colour in HD. So, and it just add to the sort of creepiness. I think, the costume design and the set design on the actual stages and stuff were always really creepy back in like the 20s and the early part of the century. It was just, I think it was really creepy, and the people look creepy. I don't know why. So yeah, this rabbi, getting back to the story, gets this golem, and he gets him up and running, puts this like jewel, this like pendant on him, and he sort of gets him to do his dirty work. He'll just like chop wood for him and stuff like that. and then he sort of takes him up to the castle where the emperor is, and sort of shows him, and then he sort of tries to get a pardon for the Jewish people. But then something goes wrong. I'm not going to get too much into the story, guys, but the golem, it's a bit like Frankenstein's monster, ends up turning evil and sort of corrupt, and then he sort of goes on a rampage and sort of goes to try and steal the rabbi's daughter. And yeah, there's just all sorts of like killings and stuff, and he's just really creepy. And you know, that real nice sleeper, and they've got all this background of this like 16th century town. You got kids running around, great like costume design for the time. The rabbi's like, you know, he's got this like Harry Potter style hat, and he's just all, you know, good facial expressions and that. Because obviously it's silent, I don't know what else to say, but I just found it quite captivating. You know, I just found it so different. I could probably count on both hands the amount of silent films I watch. I probably need to watch a lot more, because I found it quite, you know, just quite refreshing and different to, you know, the Hollywood blockbuster now. It's just, I don't know, just so different. It captivated me and kept me there, where normally on a Hollywood film I'd be falling to sleep, and this one just kept me there because I had to wait for the little bit of text that was coming when there was reading script. You know, that's the only reason you got text in this one. But I just thought, you know, I don't know if it was going to play part of the story. It just kept me intrigued, and I thought it was a really well told story for the 1920s silent movie. And yeah, just it was a sort of Frankenstein's creation, as I said. It's like a Frankenstein film basically with Golem. But all in all, a cool film. I'll probably give it, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to go too high because obviously, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really, if you're into cinema, guys, and you're into horror, I'd definitely recommend checking this out, because I think it's a really good sort of, you know, starting point and getting into silent cinema. I thought it was really well done, really well acted, captivating, beautifully shot, beautiful, you know, stuff there, great music, and just a great all-round package. So yeah, that's day 25, guys. Get in the comments, tell me if you've seen this one from the 20s, Dear Golem. Tell me what you thought of it. I've been Tony, guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow for day 26 of 31 Days of Horror. Thanks a lot for watching.